Hi everyone. In the last class, we have seen the concept of jQuery events. Okay. While discussing this concept, we got a problem while working with one of the action called on action. On action. Okay. The problem is if you see this code, and we are trying to execute this one. Like for example, I'm trying to refresh this once again. Even though I'm trying to perform some operation, it is not performed. See, I have performed this over the button, right? This is not performed because at that time what you can do is you can go for debugging processing. If I click on F2, it is showing that uncaught syntax error, unexpected identifier at the line number 16. So with this, we can able to simply understood that by placing a comma operator for the various kind of events, we can able to get that revise that error. Revise that error. Yeah. If you want, while explain the syntax, also have clearly defined that. Yeah, we need to make it separate with the comma operator for every kind of event. I'm going to place mouse enter, mouse leave. Like this, we can able to do other tasks. Okay. Yes. So, so I would like to play. I would like to. So this is what about the previous class. Now what I'm doing is I'm removing everything, and I'm going to place only the ready function. And remove all the things. So I make it available the ready function, meaning that whenever the browser is loaded, then only this particular jQuery code has to be executed. That is my requirement. Yeah. And I'm going to remove all the things because it is getting confusing, right, for you. I have saved this one. Yes, guys. Now, in today's class, we'll see the concept of jQuery Fx. jQuery Fx. Okay, fine. So these jQuery effects are meant for to add effects to a web page. Add effects to a web page. We will use the concept of jQuery effects. So effects means what, ma? We can simply say like I can able to perform some kind of fading operation over an element, or I can able to perform sliding operation over an element, or I can able to perform hide an element, or I can able to perform showing an element, or I can able to perform various kind of animations. Animations. All these things we can able to do for the purpose of getting more and look and feel of a particular web page. Yes, guys, can we able to do this all the things with the help of JavaScript? Yes, of course, we can able to do with the help of JavaScript. Okay, and also this animations concept we have seen with the help of CSS also. Yes, fine. Yeah. So in this jQuery FX, first we'll see the hide or show method. Then we'll see the fading effects. Then we'll see the sliding. Then we'll go for the animation sum. Okay, fine. So all the syntax for all the things are same. What we are going to do? We are going to go for selector, meaning that we need to select an element, on that we need to perform a particular action. Yes. So in the morning itself, I have shown the hide and show methods. Yes, but right now I will take somewhat in depth about this one. First, if you see the hide method or hide action, which is meant for to hide the data, and one more thing is every kind of fade method, slide method, hide method or show method, all are going to accept two parameters. All are going to accept two parameters. First parameter is speed, with which I need to hide, speed with which I need to show, speed with which I need to slide, speed with which I need to fade the data, speed. After that, we need to pass the second parameter as callback parameter. Both are optional, amma. These both are optional parameters. Yes, in the morning class I have shown. See, if you wish, I'm going to refresh this one, so that nothing will be displayed. What I will do is I will take once again the h1 tag. H1, I'm just making it as Jai Krishna. id as j, id as j. So whenever the browser is loaded, the body of the web page is loaded, this function is going to execute. Here I'm going to write the jQuery code with the help of id. I'm going to access dot. What I'm doing, I'm going to simply hide the data. I'm going to simply hide the data. So yeah, for time being, I'm just first comment this. I'm going to refresh the page. Yes, we got the jkrishna. Yes. Now if I uncomment this one, if I click refresh, it is going to hide. It is going to be hide, meaning that it is having the default parameter. These two are optional parameters. The thing is, which is meant for to hide the data, and the parameter which is accepting is at what speed you need to hide the data. To what speed you need to hide the data. So here it is going to accept three types of values. One is slow as a value, another is fast as a value, or it can take how many number of seconds, how many number of seconds I need to take to hide the data. So I can use the parameter as slow, fast, milliseconds. So for example, I'm asking for 5,000. I'm asking for 5,000. You can visualize it. After 5 seconds, it is going to hide it. I'm going to once again refresh. After 5 seconds, it is going to hide the data. Whereas coming to without parameter, it is going to hide directly. It's going to hide directly. Yes. Fine. What about, so similarly slow and fast will work. What about the callback function? Callback function purpose is, so after the performing the current effect, meaning that simply I will write here, after performing current effect. What is the current effect that I am explaining right now? Hiding effect. After performing the current effect, what operation I need to perform, that I am going to call with the function. That function we call it as callback function, meaning that after performing the current effect, or after performing the 100% of effect, 100% of effect, what thing I need to do? What thing I need to do? I'm going to perform that. For example, guys. For example, after performing this effect of 5 seconds, I need to call some self-declared function. What I am saying, for example, alert off, hide completed, hide task completed. The, it has done. Yes, after 5 seconds it has done. Yes, nothing is displayed. Now it is saying that hide task completed, meaning that after that 5 seconds, after the 5 seconds of this task, after 5 seconds of this effect, I need to call this function. That this function we call it as callback function. For example, guys, if I am passing here 3,000, after 3 seconds it is going to call back that self-declared function. See, hide task is completed. Like this, we can able to use these two parameters. Yes, these two parameters are same for all. Show method it is same. Sliding it have various kind of operations. Fading also various kind of operations. Yeah, I will let you know all those. Another one is show method. Show method purpose is what? It having internal meaning, right? Which is meant for to show an element. It's meant for to show an element. To show an element, it is going to take two parameters, speed as well as callback. So speed means slow, fast, milliseconds. Callback means it is optional one. After performing the current effect, or after performing the 100% of the effect, I need to call which function. For example, see, observe. Uh, I'm going to take the same one. I'm going to call the show method. Show method. What is that k? K contains or else how I need to explain this for you. Let me take something. The same thing. Yeah, fine. Hash j show alert. Hmm, let me take some 10 so that we'll get this response. Show task completed. Guys, don't get confused. On the same data, I am performing hide operation. On the same data, I am taking the show operation. Yes. Refresh. Yes. My task is completed. If I click on OK, it is going to start displaying. It's going to start displaying. After displaying the data, it is going to display the callback function. Show task completed. I hope you understood clearly. Once again, I'm going to refresh, hiding, corresponding alert message is displayed. Now it is displaying and corresponding alert message is going to be displayed. This is the way we can able to use this hide and show effects. Hide and show effects. Next, we'll see the fading effects. The fading effects, right? So these effects are meant for to fade the elements in out of visibility. To fade the elements in out of visibility. Okay, for example, if I am going to say that fade in is a kind of method, fade out is a kind of method, fade toggle is a kind of method. Fade toggle is a kind of method. Yes, sir. Guys, with the help of example, simple example, I will clearly show. So everything, so it is going to accept two parameters. First parameter is speed, and second parameter is callback function. Callback function, yes. Okay, and one more fading effect is there, which is like fade to method, which is an extra one, which is going to take three parameters. First parameter is speed parameter, second parameter is opacity, and third parameter is a callback function. Callback function. Yes, guys. So with the help of examples, you can clearly understood. Clearly understood. Yeah. Right now, I will try to show one simple example. Yeah. What I will do is I would like to take some three buttons. For example, mm, I will take button. That button name is something like fade out button. Fade out button. I'm taking ideas fade out. This is fade in, and this is also fading, and this is fade toggle. This is fade toggle. Fade toggle. Yeah, I'm going to remove these. Oh, I have refreshed it. Yes, I got three buttons. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one simple division. Simple division. Simple division. It contains some kind of style. Some kind of style. For example, width is 500 pixel. 500 pixel. Mm, height also some 500 pixel. Uh, some background color is red. It is red. Okay, it's enough. Refresh. Oh, 500 means huge, right? Yes, guys. Okay, fine. I will take simple on break time. Okay, fine. So these are all inline and block level elements concept is there, right? I need to apply those all the concepts. Yes, I have taken some box. Now what I am going to do is uh, uh, by simply clicking on these buttons, by simply clicking. So if I click on this fade out button, it need to hide. If I click on fade in button, it need to display. If I click on fade toggle, it has to make as like toggle between the fade on and fade out. Yeah, guys. Here, while explaining here, there is a method called toggle method also. Toggle method also. In the morning class, I have shown this one, meaning that which is going to make toggle between the hide and show, meaning that the same thing will act as If it is height, it is going to show. If it is show, it is going to hide. That is the advantage of that. The same thing will be displayed here. Now, what I will do is I will take this one. So whenever the document is loaded, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that button dollar hash when it is fade out. When the user has selected and user has clicked the fade out button, I'm going to call a self calling function. Self calling function. Here, what I will do is like to access that division. The division. For example, the division name is something like box. Like box. So I'm going to make it as box dot what I have to call? I have to call fade out. The fade out. Refresh. Click on fade out. Observe. Fade out. Refresh. Click on fade out. Yes, it is going to fade out. This fade out can be done in multiple ways. Like multiple ways means I can able to specify the time also. If I pass like 5,000, meaning that after 5 milliseconds, after 5 seconds, it is going to fade out. Observe, after clicking on this one, it is going to fade out after 5 seconds. 5 seconds. After completion of the task, if you would like to specify anything, I can able to define that also. Like for example, alert of fade out completed. Alert of fade out completed. If I refresh, click on fade out, after 5 seconds, it is going to perform fade out. Perform fade out completed. Yes, guys. For example, I would like to show. I would like to modify this content. So for that, in the morning class itself, I have clearly taken the example. So text is a kind of method which is meant for to set or return the contents of an element. For example, I would like to set this content. I would like to set this content to uh, fade out completed instead of just fade out completed. So for that, what I can do, I can simply access that button $off. How we are going to access that button? Hash F4 dot text method which is meant for to set the content or to return the content. Text of what text I need to define? Fade out completed. Fade out completed. Fade out completed. Instead of specifying separate alert box, I'm going to define like this. I'm going to refresh. Click on fade out. Yes, after 5 seconds, it is going to fade out. Then automatically the button content also changes. You can observe fade out completed. Fade out completed. Yes. Like this, you can able to make effects in the jQuery. Yes. Similarly, for fade in, I'm going to copy the same thing. But here I need to make it fade in. Here I make it fade in. Here I need to modify as fade in completed. Fade in completed. So what does it mean? After 5 milliseconds, I need to make it fade in. So for 5 seconds, this effect need to be done. Yes, guys. If I click on fade out, yes, after 5 seconds, it is going to fade out. Now this content is changed. Now if I click on fade in, for 5 seconds, this effect is going to be done. Then its corresponding callback function is called and is going to change the data. Now for fade toggle means instead of having two buttons, I can able to use only single button. I can able to make performing the thing. Yeah. Fine. For example, for this one, once again copy. Fade toggle is FT, and here I have taken as a fade toggle. This is a fade toggle. Text fade toggle completed. Refresh. Now just clicking on fade toggle. Yes, for 5 seconds it is going to done. Now once again click, once again get. Meaning that the same button is meant for hide as well as display. So instead of saying that hide and displaying, we are saying that it is hide and toggle. And toggle. Yes, there is one more method which we call it as fade to. Fade to. This is small. There is a small difference between all the things. So fade to is meant for to add the opacity. To add the opacity. Here you can observe, guys. After fading, it is going to completely looks high brightness, meaning that from 0 to 1, the opacity is from 0 to 1, right? Opacity is from 0 to 1. But whereas coming to here, whatever the opacity you are going to define, for example, if I define like 0.5 as opacity, from 0 to 0.5 it will get as output. 0 to 0.5 it will get as output. Yeah. So I am taking it as a 0.5. 0.5. This one as fade to. This one as a fade to. Fade to. So this is a FTO. I'm going to refresh and fade to. See what happened, guys? Have you observed this? So it doesn't completely hide it, completely hidden. It is going to make opacity up to 0.5. That's it. It can't go for completely hide. Complete hide. That is the advantage of this fade to. Fade. Okay. Fine. This is a kind of effect. Yes. Similarly, we can have sliding effects. Sliding effects, yes. So in the sliding effects, in the morning class itself I have shown this example: slide up, slide down, slide toggle, all those I have shown, right? So the method is slide down method, slide up method, slide toggle method. So toggle means toggling between slide down and slide up. For all these, it is going to take two parameters. One is speed, another one is callback function. Meaning that after performing the function, after performing the operation, after performing the effect, what thing I need to perform, that we can do with the help of the self-calling function, which we call as callback function. Callback function, yes. So this also I will take with the example. So for all this, I'm going to take the same code, but instead of having fade, I'm going to take slide down, slide up, slide toggle. S D S U S P. Yes, guys, I'm going to remove all this problem. So what I need to do, whenever user clicks on the slide down button, I need to identify that element with the help of SD, and meaning that I'm clicking on this function. I need to what I need to do. I need to call slide down function. Slide down for how many seconds? For I need to make this effect up to 5 seconds. After that, it has to display a message called slide completed. Slide down completed. Slide down completed. So this is an alert, right? So instead of saying that, I need to go for like this. Yes, guys, you can practice if you want. I refresh, click on slide down completed. Huh? It is directly showing. Slide down is SD, so that SD I have accessed, and I'm clicking on this function. It is going to call the box, that slide down function. 1 minute, guys. So let me check what is the mistake and where we do. I click on F12, slide down or displaying. 1 minute. Hmm, let me take this as comment. 1 minute. Let me do refresh. And do fade out complete. It is calling. Okay, so it is working fine. It is working fine. See, observe. But the thing is, it is not actually performing slide down. Slide down operation is not performing, right? But it is calling. So instead of saying that I'm going to call for slide up, uh, guys, the mistake is as it is already slide down. Why again we are trying to make it down? Huh? I got the doubt. So if we are asking slide down, it is already in slide down phase, meaning that it is already in displaying phase. Why we are trying to ask for again displaying? It is not correct, right? Yes. So okay, fine, fine, fine. I'm sorry for the delay. Sometimes small mistakes. Yeah. This is for slide up. Slide up. Now it is showing that slide up completed. This is for slide up. Okay, fine. So this is meant for slide up. Slide up completed. Yes. So here I need to change the code. Slide up. SU. This is also yes. Slide up. Yes, guys. Now we can observe. If I click on refresh, click on refresh. So it is now displaying. So to hide the data, I'm going to go for sliding the content. Click on this one. For 5 seconds of effect, it is going to make it slide up. Now, if I click on slide down, after 5 seconds, it is going to make it displaying. Yes. If I click on toggle, it is going to make the same operations between the two things. Yeah. Fine. So you can observe. I'm just simply modifying the code again. Slide toggle is ST, ST, ST. Style slide toggle completed. Toggle completed. Yes, guys. I'm refreshing. If I click on slide toggle, see observe. As it is displaying, it is going to move for slide up. Now, if I click on once again the same button, it is going to slide need to toggle, right? See, sorry, I have written like up only. Slide toggle. Click on this as displaying, it is going to hide. Hiding in sliding mode. Now, if I click on once again that one, it is going to start displaying by sliding. Displaying by sliding. Yes, guys. So this is what all about the effects of sliding effects. Sliding effects, and we can do animations also. We can do animations. So animations means we will have some kind of time duration. All these, right? We have seen the animations concept along with some lady, some kind of she look like this, and for a few seconds she jumped to some place. Along with skating board, we have taken example in CSS. Yeah. Fine. So here also we can do those animations. So animations means with the help of these animations, we will get more look and feel for the user. More look and feel for the user. Meaning that for every effect, we can able to define some kind of timing. Timing. So from moving from one effect to another effect, we can make some kind of timing. Time. See, meaning that for 5 seconds, it need to do Like for example, uh, this one, let me take. At 5 seconds, the girl is standing. At 10 seconds, the girl is standing. But in between, she has to be transferred from this location to this location. If you are able to perform without any kind of animation, it'll simply like fraction of second is come to here. But if you go for animation, it is going to display on what way it has moved also. That thing we can do. That thing we can call it as animation. See, you can visualize that in CSS somewhere. We have clearly explained that. Yes. Yes, guys. So in order to apply animations in jQuery, we have an action called animate. We have an action called animate action. Like right, selector followed by an action called animation. So which is going to take three parameters. Which is going to take three parameters. First one is various kind of CSS parameters. First one is various kind of CSS parameters for the corresponding element. For the corresponding element, and second parameter is the speed with which I need to make it transform, and third parameter is after completion of the animation, what I need to make display to the user, or what I need to make perform to the user. That is called, we call it as callback. 1 minute, Amma. That is what we call it as callback. Yes. So what are these parameters? This parameters contains all the CSS properties. All the CSS properties. For example, let me take a simple example. What I will do is I will take a simple box. I will take a simple box. I would like to make it transform. So transform is also a concept in CSS, right? CSS. So there is a difference between this transform concept and animation concept. I have clearly discussed the differences there itself. Yeah. So in animations, what I will do is I will take one simple box. I need to move this box to the right side if it is required. If it is required, I would move to the left side, or if I want, I can make it move around the page. I can move around the page. I can move around the page. Okay. This example I will show right now. Yes, guys. So what I would like to do is I would like to remove all the things once again except the ready function. Yes, I'm going to have this division, and I'm going to decrease its size also. I refresh. Yes, 100 pixel. 100 pixel. Yes, guys. Yes. For this box, what I will do is I would like to apply some kind of style, some kind of styles. I have defined the 100 pixel, uh, height is 100 pixel, width is 100 pixel, background color is red, and I need to make this position as like, guys, position properties in CSS I have already clearly explained, right? Relative means I am going to change its position with respect to the corresponding current position. With respect to corresponding current position, that is called relative. Relative, yeah. I made this. Now what I will do is uh, I would like to take three buttons as previous one. I would like to take three buttons. Button ID equal to ID equal to. I would like to take move left, move left. Instead of taking this much, I will simply take like this. Move left, move round, move around, move right, move around. I taken three buttons again. Okay, now guys. Yes. First thing is I would like to make it move to the right side. So as it is available in the left corner, I need to make it move to the right side. So first I need to identify whether user has clicked which button. So for that, I'm going to use dollar of hash id. What is the id? Move right. So if the user is clicked on the right button, that is what I'm calling. I'm going to call the self calling function. Self calling function, yes. Now what I need to do, I need to identify the first corresponding box. For that, hash box dot. What I need to do, I need to perform animation. So for that, I need to use a action called animate action. Animate action. What is the first parameter? The first parameter is various kind of css properties. Various kind of css properties. Yes. So meaning that where I need to move. So for example, I need to move to the right side. I need to move to the right side. Right side, for example, 500 pixel. Example 500 pixel. And I don't want to change anything. I don't want to change anything. So how much time I need to have? For 5,000 seconds. For 5,000 seconds. After that, if you want, you can. If I'm sorry. Oh God, any confusion for us? So yes, I'm going to simply that alert off. So for time being, I'm just saying animation completed. Animation complete. Yeah, there is some mistake somewhere. It has got some kind of problem. Yes, right now it is okay. So this is for this one, and this is for which, for animate. Which one? Yes, right now it is okay. I think this one is clear for us. Yes. Fine. Click on refresh. Click on move right side. No, it is not working. 1 minute, guys. Okay. 1 minute. Give me a minute. It's, after clicking on this button, I need to make it move to the right side, right? Or else let me remove all this first. Okay. Animate. It is closed. Now it is okay. Yes, it is okay. Now it is, I think, another. Yeah. Go for this once again. If I click on move right. So I am saying that I need to move right to the 500 pixel. Right side to this 500 pixel. Yeah. See, guys, while defining the thing, I made small mistake. When you define uh, the things, or else I'm going to make use of 0 pixel for right side. So I'm going to debug my uncaught unexpected token line number 12. Yeah. So at line number 12, it is showing some error. Okay, I will make like this. Now also you get the same error on caught at line number 12. So now it has gone the errors. Click now also it is not working. If I click on F12, there are no console errors. Right. See guys, I need to make 1 minute. So so see, my element is position with respect to relative to the corresponding position. Position with respect to the corresponding position, right? Yeah. So now what we can do, we can able to define the corresponding locations while animating. The first parameter is this one, and I'm going to define right side, the corresponding position. I would like to move to the right side for 500 pixels. Right? There is no issue with this one. Yeah, now it is working. See. If I click on this one, it is executing left side. If I go for left, what happened? Asking for right, it is moving for left. Mm, 1 minute, guys. Now it is fine working. It's fine working. Yeah, fine. So whenever, so I have created a division. Division for that I have applied some kind of width and height. Background color as red, position as relative. Whenever user clicks on this move right button, whenever the user clicks on this move right button, I need to call the corresponding function, and I'm going to call the animate function. Here I'm defining as a left 500 pixel. 500 pixel. Along with that, if you would like to define anything, like for example, I would like to change the height. Once again. For example, 100 pixels to 150 pixel. 150 pixel, and width also 150 pixel. Also 150 pixel, and its opacity going to change. See, I would like to define it here itself, right? Opacity. Opacity also, for example, changing 1.1.02 zero point 0.5. 0.5. And this effect, all effects has to be done over 5 seconds. Yes. Now let me click on move right. See, observe, it is doing or not? Yes. Like this, we can able to do various kind of operation. Yes. For example, if I click on here, if I click on move left, I need to make it right. That's 0 pixel. At some point. Move right. Yes. For 5 seconds, it is going. This effect is going to apply. And after that, if I click on move left, what happened, guys? Observe. It is going to be at that location only. See. If I click on move right now, it is not working. Not working. Yeah. Fine. Observe, if I refresh, click on move right, from the corresponding position, it is going to change it to the 5 seconds. It is going to affect that data. Now, as we did here as a relative, that is why it works like this. If I click on move left, it will perform there itself. going to make the left at 0 pixel. All right. Observe, it is getting back to the same position. Same position. Okay, now guys. Yes. Similarly, if I would like to go for the around, move around, what I can do, I can simply make the calling of that same thing. For example, move around, and I am going to identify that body, whichever the thing that is having. See, we can write like in different manner, where something like b equal to. I am going to identify that box. What is that box? Hash box. Identify, and it is available in the b variable. Now, on this b variable, I am going to make it animation. Animate of left 300 pixel. Okay, fine. Next, b dot animate of animate of top 300 pixel. B dot animate of left 0, left 0, and from top I need to make it 300 pixel. 300 pixel. And one more thing, b dot animate of left 0 and top also I need to make it 0 value. It's okay. Is it okay? Is it okay? So now, if you want, you can make it define some kind of timing. You can make it some kind of timing also. For example, a timing as some 3,000, 5,000, 4,000, 1,000. After this animation, I need to make it some kind of callback function. That is, if you wish, I'm sorry. If you wish, you can able to do function of alert of move around is completed. Around is completed. Can I guys? Yes. Now if I refresh, click on move right, it is going to move right, move to the right side. If I click on move left, it is going to come to the left side. The left side. Yes. If I click on move around, yes, for some kind of seconds which we define. Then I'm going to go for left side 0 pixel, and on the top it is moving for 300 pixel. Then again it is coming for left side 0 pixel and top is 0 pixel. Then it is going to call back the function move around is complete. Move around is complete. Yes, this is the concept of fx in Jquery. Fx in Jquery. Okay, fine. I hope you understood it clearly. If you have any doubts, Amma, you can ask in the class. Thank you.